We're starting and we're off and running, and here we are at Momentum Day. Awesome. We're really excited.
Excited.
Very
much.
excited.
Very
and
excited.
Would you say that it's a really good conclusion to the last 2 days of the Gold Convention?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mentioned in my yesterday's video challenge
Yes.
that the shift that happened within me, that's the great thing that happened in the last 2 days of when we concluded
Yep.
Gold Convention.
Yep.
Because, I think I said many times I came with a skeptical mind. The last 2 days of training,
There we go.
the last 2 days of training,
Yes.
that really made a shift within myself. I changed and I feel much grateful in this community. And this community is for rest of my life,
Wow.
not just for the day.
Wow.
We used to feel lonely and we used to pick our friends based on our frequency. It's hard to find people based on our frequency. Now I find everyone, each and everyone in this community, we match our frequency, right? And they're like learning and sharing, caring, right? That's what we are looking for. And again, it's not just about money, about the happy life. And the frequency and energy our members bring in here, that's what we need in our life,
Yeah.
right? We feel really grateful.
Yeah.
That's a great shift that happened in my life in last 2 days, in 48 hours, I would say. By the time we concluded Gold event.
That was a really powerful thing that you said about friends on the same frequency.
Yeah.
That's actually amazing. I've never heard it expressed in such a way. And what does that mean to you, Fizal? Like friends on the same frequency?
Where we can share our, the values and our vision and mission, right? When you look at our friends, not everyone have the courage or, sharing, caring, or the motiveness. And sometimes we feel disconnected when we meet some friends. We sit with them just for the sake of being together, that's it.
Yes.
And the moment we depart from them and go away from them, we really feel the disconnect, even when you sit with them, and
That's
then
true.
when you move away, we just forget about them.
That's so true.
But some friends, we sit and then we say bye. We feel within our heart that when we are going to meet again.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Our heart of hearts.
Exactly.
And it's because Chris and I had a conversation this morning. It's like we don't really want to leave this bubble behind.
Exactly.
Because we walk out of here and we get back to our real lives.
Exactly.
And it's maintaining that level of momentum, that frequency, that energy, that vibration.
Exactly.
And this is what Momentum Day is all about, is going, because they're only like 3 to 4 months apart, it allows you to just get to that next Momentum Day, reconnect with everyone, and give you that momentum to go to the next one.
Yep. And
So-
we see only good apples here, no bad apple, right?
I love that! I love that. That's
Thank you.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
so good.
Thank you.
What about for you, Samiha?
Yes. Yes. Hi, Trish.
Hi.
Yes. To me, this is an amazing family. It's like a dream come true. I had this dream or vision of creating my own family where I belong, I can care, I can share. Basically, we share all the same values, and it's just like you said, same energy, same frequency. There is no misunderstandings, there are no judgments, there are no criticisms. We go with whoever it is, whatever it is.
Yes.
There's nothing, no obstacles between the people.
Absolutely.
And it's interesting to see how my dream is coming true
Yes.
without any effort.
I watched your video last night.
So I'm like really surprised. That means the law of attraction works,
Yes.
so you just have to have that strong intention,
Yes.
and it just comes true in different ways. And as long as you're a person to take action, you're fearless. Of course, we have to take informed decisions, make informed decisions, but it works. And in the Momentum Day, actually, for the past 2 days, even before we flew from Calgary, we both are actually really exhausted. exhausted in the sense we are sleep deprived, lots of backlogs with sleep and tiredness, and every night actually we want to go to a room so that we can sleep early, but we don't. Somehow,
That's funny.
somehow we don't want to miss this community. We just don't want to miss connecting with people. We came here for a purpose to meet the people, greet the people, know the people, connect with them in a deeper level, and we're just doing it. Sleep is again a backlog.
I can see in your face that you're just incredibly excited and really passionate about being here. And I think you had a breakthrough yesterday.
Yes.
Because you got up. You were so incredibly courageous and brave. Do you know what that takes to get up in front of a room of people?
I think it's my intentions, I just wanted this to, I just needed help. And I could see when he asked us to close our eyes and look at the fear, for me, that was my fear. Like, am I going to be there for the rest, for how long? It's like I really like to have that certainty. No, 1 month, 2 months, so I really needed help. And I thought, he asked, and when I needed help from my heart, someone is asking, do you need help? So it matches, you just raise your hand right away.
You did. Alan was on stage yesterday and he was asking if anyone would like to come up and share possibly some of the thoughts and feelings they were having through a process that we went through yesterday. And Samiha, you literally jumped out of your seat, put your hand up. It was so brave.
Thank you.
Because, 95% of that room would want to share something with him, with Elan. Mm-hmm. And yet you were bold. You were the one bold enough to actually get up and go forward for that microphone.
Yes.
And the rest of us didn't do that, right? I mean, the whole room could have put their hand up, correct?
Exactly.
Correct.
But it was interesting when I walked and went to the microphone, I was like kind of absorbing the moment. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm in front of so many people.
Amazing.
But then the moment I thought about it, I shifted myself, my thoughts to just having a one conversation with just Ilan, no one else.
That's powerful.
So rest, everyone is invisible now.
Wow.
So you just bring that shift to get rid of your fear.
That was the power of your focus.
Yes.
That's the power of your focus and intent.
Exactly.
So do you think that's a great learning for all of us here? Do we put that sort of power and directed intent into our business?
Of course.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's what even now when I think about my videos going public, that's how I have to do it.
Yes.
And it's incredibly powerful that I am actually learning that even now during this conversation. I didn't prepare this, right?
Correct.
I just went back to the moment yesterday and how I felt it, and I just thought, how did I deal with that situation? And this is how I dealt with it.
That's amazing, isn't it? As you're speaking.
Exactly.
And this is a whole nother learning out of this whole conversation is that when we are put on the spot sometimes, like you were yesterday, we sometimes have to dig really, really deep.
Exactly.
Really deep.
Exactly.
And that comes from a really deep place inside of us.
Exactly.
And you did that yesterday, and now you're doing that now.
Yes.
Because you've gone into this place that is just you and me right now.
Yes.
And your power and intent is getting that message to me
Exactly.
of exactly that feeling and place that you were.
Because we can feel insecure with our family members, with our spouse, with our children, anyone, right? But the moment I think about it's just between you and me, my focus is on you.
Yes.
And I respect that you're giving me the opportunity to speak and you're asking questions. My job here is to give complete focus and attention to you.
Wow.
Not to myself and not to my insecurities and not to my fear. So that's definitely a work in progress. And I can see. Yesterday, of course, I could feel a little bit of nervousness in my chest, and I was breathing. I felt I couldn't breathe, and that's why I even got up. I thought, hey, I need help here. This is not something that I'm going to escape from. I need to deal with this, right? So otherwise, it's always going to be an obstacle in my business, in my life. So the moment I got up, everything was shifted. I'm like, hey, I'm there now. No turning back. You're just doing it, right?
And that whole room was behind you.
Exactly.
That whole room, the support. Faisal got support and encouragement and cheers.
Yes.
You both. I mean, the whole room rallied.
When I turned and looked at him, I felt, am I humiliating him? Am I embarrassing him? So I was having those kind of mixed emotions, but at the same time, I felt I have to get this out. It's not about him. It's not about me. It's about probably the words I use, the thoughts I have, the fears, and the language I use to express those thoughts and fears.
Amazing.
So I just have to have that shift.
Yes.
If I have faith, if I have belief in myself, I don't have to be fearful. Even with him, So it's not about whether he's saying an yes or no. It's not about I being fearful about his decisions or my decisions. And it was interesting how Ilan said, it's about me, how I am taking it. It's not about that my husband is making me stuck. It's about, am I making it stuck? So if I give mixed messages to the universe, then of course I'm not getting the right results.
That's very powerful.
So it's interesting.
It's
great
looking
takeaway.
internal, isn't
Exactly.
it? It's looking internally and not externally for those restrictions and limitations.
Yes. And it's interesting. I have the fact that we are in Arizona for this convention itself is a miracle.
Yes.
Trust me. And that he's there with me.
Yes.
It's a miracle.
Yes, you guys are going to be an incredibly powerful duo, an incredibly powerful team. The fact that you've taken that time to actually come here, you've sacrificed all really, and I don't know whether I like to even use that word sacrifice. You have put aside, you've put aside certain things and made time.
Yes.
Right, created the resources.
Yes.
You've been very resourceful in this whole process to make sure that you're here
course.
for these 3 days,
Yes.
and it's going to be the most powerful experience for you guys and your business moving forward. It's just going to take you guys to a whole nother level now.
Of course, yes.
So this was lovely. This is lovely. So leadyourlifestyle.com, TrishAndChrisOnline.com.
And createyourlifestyle.life and stateofmind.life.
Yes.
And
Samiha.
Samiha.
And Faisal.
Awesome. Just
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure, and I just love you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Oh,
and it's
we
been
love
such
you
a
so
pleasure
much.
that we're friends for life.
Yes, and honestly, sometimes it's not like even members or friends.
No.
It's like family.
Family.
But should we even
Cousins.
say members?
Australian
I know.
cousins. Canada.
I'm so
Canadian
excited
cousins.
to connect with family members from around the world. This is amazing.
It is
Trust
lovely.
me.
It's just awesome. So thank you so much for giving me the time
Thank you
today.
so
this
much
morning. Oh, love you guys.
Love
Thanks,
you.
Trish.
And very quickly, I sign off on my videos now. Love you all.
Love you all.
Love you
Love you all. Bye for now.
Bye.